Hi, this is Evan, trader at Atlas Coffee Importers, reporting from the Specialty Coffee Expo in Boston. I'm here with my good friend Fabrizio Andrade of SanCoffee. We have been working with SanCoffee for 15 years now, which is amazing. I can't believe it. And I'm going to ask Fabrizio some questions.
Go ahead.
You
It's a
ready?
pleasure being here with you.
Oh, pleasure's all mine. Okay, first question for you. Can you introduce yourself and who you are representing?
Okay, yes, I am Fabrizio Andrade. I work at SanCoffee since 2012, and I've been working with these guys with producing the coffees that we export consistently and promoting our region and our producers around the world and here in the United States with the great support from Atlas.
And what can you share about the history of your relationship with us, with Atlas?
Yeah, it's nice. It's a long journey now, as Evan said. In 2007, Enrique, our one of our founders and the current president, met Jennifer Roberts in one of the SCA show, and since then they started to do business. And Atlas going to Brazil every year to visit us, and a good friendship and understanding of each other's business took place. And since now we have been doing business consistently, and it's great having this opportunity because these direct relationships make everything that we do there in the origin possible. Thank you.
All right. And can you tell us about how many producers work with your group and a little bit about the processing?
Yeah, it's a good question. We originally we are 20 growers in a co-op, so we call them our own members. But then, so we have been doing this model, providing them since 2000 when SanCoffee was founded. But then in 2012, with in an initiative between Sun Coffee and Atlas, when Jennifer Roberts went there to visit us, we decided to provide the same opportunity, the same model and the scheme that we do to our own members, to small coffee growers in the region. And we started with only one association, which is called AFASA, with 50 members approximately. And nowadays we grew up since 2012, and we have been exporting coffees from these small coffee growers now from seven associations. So it counts for 15 to 20% of our total exports of our specialty coffees. And approximately 250 growers from these from these associations have joined our platform and have been able to export their own coffees through Sun Coffee to our customers, to our partners, and they have been able to add more value and also recognition to the work they do at the origin.
All right. And also, how can roasters support Sane Coffee?
Good point. We deeply believe that the direct relationship we have with the roasters and with the importers are based in mainly three principles. One, it provides us the opportunity to read and to understand the market, where it's going to, and then we can learn and we can adapt ourselves to be a better fit to their business. And the second one is the possibility to add value through finding for us better channels to sell our coffees and to add value. And perhaps the most important one is the recognition, because the growers, when they know that their coffees are being sold and enjoyed in by the final consumers that are faced in the customer they have, and they felt like honored and good about it. And it's a good point that we have these growers recognized, and we have been able even to bring more young guys from the young generations to join the coffee production because they feel good about the work that they do. And in a sense, it helps us to fulfill one of aspects of our mission, which is to reshape the work in coffee back in Brazil.
Perfect. Thank you, Fabrizio. I just have a couple other questions.
Go ahead.
So, what's happening now at your farms and mills right now that you can talk about?
Yeah, we are approaching the harvest time. So we are in the ending of the farming season, and we are getting prepared to start the harvest and post-harvest and all the procedures. And the cherries are still green, but getting mature very evenly, slowly. And in May, we will start our harvest procedures at some coffee areas.
Great. Can't wait to go there and to see that.
Yeah, it would be great. There are many good things there, and that you haven't seen yet because there has been 2 years due to the pandemic.
Since we did that, so
Don't go
see all
there.
the changes.
It will be great.
All right, and so how have you been impacted by the global shipping crisis right now? I know that's a question a lot of our customers are interested in hearing.
Yeah. Besides this pandemic time, all the uncertainties that this brought to us, the most relevant and issue we had was logistics, and it still is,
Yep.
because we have at this point in time we used to have shipped like 90% of all our contracts, and now that are still 30 to 40% of everything we sold is still sitting in our warehouse.
And compared to last year at this time, how much would still be in the warehouse?
10, 15%
Yeah,
at max.
it's a big change.
Yeah, it's a big change, and it put pressure a lot on the growers' pocket because they have less liquidity to pay for their bills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let me just see here. And so, what are you most excited about for Expo?
Good question, but it's not a. I'm being honest. There are many interesting things to see and new stuff, innovations, but we have been missing to see our friends and people with whom we work with, and it's the most exciting part of this show for me, in my opinion.
Me too. Well said. All right. Thanks, man.